Alright, so as you can see that I typed /AI and then asked it to write a video title for Python keyword. And it told me Python for data analysis. Just like this, you can ask it anything. Let's say, share a business idea for 2023. Alright, wonderful. I have a few ideas, but my favorite is a subscription-based wellness service. Alright, that's actually good. That's very good. So as you can see, the AI behind the scene is working to give us, well, unique responses. Now, so how to integrate AI, ChatGPT, OpenAI in this, in Telegram? Well, it's super easy, super fun, so let's get started. Well, as you can see, I've created this folder, telechat_cj, and I'm going to show you the project structure here. So let's open it. So right now it has an app folder and run.py file. Alright, inside app folder, we have simply an init file and we have OpenAI_API folder. Okay, so the project structure is really simple. You're going to like it. Alright, so let's open at the very top level the telechat_cj and then right click it and open with code. You can also open VS Code and then open this folder. So here we have it. Alright, so your project structure should look something like this. Now what we're going to do is click on app and then click a new file and name it, well, I'm going to name it telechat_bot. Alright, .py. That's it. That's all we are going to do for now. Now our next step is to create our bot, and a bot is created inside Telegram itself. So I'm going to open the Telegram and here you're going to search bot father. And this one is actually named bot father, alright? But please make sure that you are actually inside this verified tick. So the very top one, most of the time it's the right one. So bot father. And as you can see, I had created my bot here. So now we're going to create a new bot. Alright, so simply type / and then new bot, and this command will create a new bot. Alright, a new bot. So what do you want to call it? Now make sure you don't name it like Telegram or Discord or anything like that. I mean, no company names. It makes it easier to configure it later. So I'm going to type it like telechat and then _AI. Alright, so now let's choose a username for your bot. Now this username is how people are going to search you on Telegram. So yeah, it can be telechat_AI or, well, anything else. So I'm actually going to expand this further. So telechat AI bot. So as you can see, we have this token to access it. We are going to copy it. Great. And now open our VS Code. At the very top level, click on app and then click new and type .env. So this is going to be our environment variable file and we are going to save that token here. So all caps and then, sorry about that, Telegram, let's say telebot. Okay, so telebot_token and just paste it as it is without any inverted commas. Alright, so yeah, we are done with this and now we need some modules. Those modules will actually connect with this token. Alright, it's very simple again. So what modules do we need? Okay, so now we are going to install these modules. So let's type pip install OpenAI space Telegram bot API and then python.env and finally requests. So I have all the modules because I have already created this application. So wait a little while and these modules will be installed. So now we are going to delete this. Great. Now connecting this to the bot is very simple. Okay, first of all we are going to import telebot and it will automatically get imported from that Telegram bot API. Then we also need to include this variable here. So how do we access that? We are actually going to import that from .env module. So from .env import loaden and then we need to call that. That's it. Now we can actually reference that variable here. So let's name it the same thing. So talibot token and os.getEnv, and in all caps it was talibot underscore token. Great. Now it is giving us an error because we have not imported the OS module in small case. All right, so now what we are going to do is we are going to connect with this token to our talibot. All right, so let's name it bot, and then talibot create, and here if I hover over this, you will see that we need to pass a token, and then we are also going to pass a parse mode. So token is equal to the talibot token. Great. And a parse mode of none. So now that we have our bot ready, this is like a client ready. Okay, with this we are going to authenticate this particular script with our Telegram API. Now we are going to use all the features that talibot is going to provide us. So first of all, we are going to create a decorator. This is a message handler decorator, and we specify commands in this. Okay, so you remember that I typed /AI in the starting of this video. So this is where you are going to type all the commands that pertains to this function. So just bear with me, and we are going to define this function here. So this will be our AI handler, and this AI handler is going to have the message. Okay, this message is going to be passed using this bot message handler. It's automatic, you don't have to do anything. So yeah, now if message dot text, okay, so we are like extracting the text from that message. That message is actually a dictionary, and it has well, various fields, various values. So we are just extracting the text /AI. So it is going to pass the exact text. So we are going to see that if someone has typed /AI, only /AI, and with nothing else, we're going to show them a message that you also need to type something else. So bot.reply to, and yes, this module makes it really easy to reply back to the message that you have sent. So reply to message. So this message is an object, and it well, since it has all the properties, so it knows the from number, it knows who sent it, so it replies back to that person. So message, and then well, the message itself. So we can type please share what you want to us as well. That's it. So that's our empty message. All right, if someone types only /AI, we can do this. We can also share them a bunch of other options, like you can do this, you can do this. So yeah, we can tell them that you can ask to tell it a joke, like you see in other applications, they share a sample of what you can do. So this is where you can say that. All right, now if that message text has more things than /AI, so what we can do is finally respond to that message. So I'm going to actually define message because we don't want to include /AI when we are responding back. So define message, and we are actually going to remove /AI from our message. So message.text replace /AI, and simply replace it with empty string. We are just removing that, and for now we are just going to say that you said this. Okay, we are just going to send this message back to the user. Okay, now so the same applies here, like we can create a response so it's easier to see. So response, and in triple quotes we can write multi-line string. So we can say you said, and in you said we can well have their message here. So refined message is going to come here. Let's turn it to a formatted string. Wonderful. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. Now this response we can pass it to reply. Okay, so again the first argument is going to be the message, and the second one is going to be our message that we want to send. Great, so our bot message handler is done. Okay, now how do we turn it on? So it's again very simple. All you have to do, call the method of polling. We are going to access this bot variable here. It's now an object. It contains authorization code. It also contains the message handler. So in run, you have to type from app, dot telechatbot import bot. And also we are going to have the if main conditional. So if underscore name is equal to main. We want all the modules to be connected when we run this particular module. So yeah, bot dot that's all you have to do. And yeah, sometimes since we are not like printing anything, we are not getting a status back that this bot is running. We are going to have our own. So simply bot is running, and make sure you type it before bot.polling, because otherwise you won't even see it. Yeah, okay. So now python run.py. Let's hope there's no error. So it is saying that bot is running. So now we can actually test it if that bot is running. So now let's go back to Telegram. Okay, so how do we access it? As you remember, the name of this bot is telechat AI bot. Here it is. Okay, so if you are creating a group, or if you already have a group, you can add it as a new member. So since we are like starting from the beginning, what we can do is create a new group. This group will be called telechat CJ, and then YouTube, just for for myself. Next, and we are going to add this bot as a member. The bot name was telechat AI bot. Yes, this is it. The username was telechat underscore AI. Great. So it has been added. You can see there are two members here. So let's say hi. So nothing has happened. Why? Because our commands will only run when we access /AI. So let's try that. Let's put an empty and then /AI. Okay, so yeah, we got the response. Please share what you want to ask as well. Great. So /AI, right now you know that OpenAI is not connected to it. So even if you say something like this, so tell me a joke, it repeated back. Okay, it repeated back that tell me a joke. Okay, so at least we are getting our responses back. It is replying to the same message, and it's replying back to the same message because we have accidentally put refine message here instead of our response. So now we just have to integrate OpenAI in this bot and our work will be done. And that step is also very simple. So for this you need to actually open OpenAI and then click API and then log in. And if you don't have an account with them, you can sign up, or you can continue login with your Google account. So this is it, code Jana. Click on personal, view API keys, and then you can create a new secret key. Remember that secret keys can only be viewed once when you're creating them. So as soon as you click create key, you should copy it and place it in somewhere safe. So right now I have copied it, and open your .env file, and let's create OpenAI underscore key variable and paste it. Great. So it's saved. You can also save it elsewhere if you don't want to keep generating new keys every single time you forget them. Anyways, so now click on OpenAI underscore API, that folder, and then create a new file and just name it like OpenAI chatbot, or maybe just chat. Anything would do. So sorry about that, I did not put the .py in place. It won't recognize this as a Python file. Now connecting OpenAI with this is also very simple. You will just wonder, wow, this is done. So import OpenAI, and now same thing, we have to import that .env. So .env module import load.env, and then we have to call that. Great. So yeah, we are done. We have actually assigned OpenAI object with the API key. Now we can have a function here so that we can call it. Okay, so let's create a function that we will call IntelliChatBot.py file. All right, so let's call it AI underscore response. No, actually that's a good name for a function there, right? But all right, so as you know that we are going to have a prompt here. Okay, if you don't know, then just follow me here, that we want a prompt there. This prompt is going to be the message that we pass it. And when we are calling this function, we are going to pass this message. OpenAI is going to formulate it, find options for it, and just give us its response. So now we are going to create a response. So OpenAI dot completion dot create, and here in this create method we are going to have all the options. So let's start. So engine, and then prompt, furthermore temperature, then max tokens. All right, so engine. What engine? Well, engine is actually the models that we are going to use. So it is better to at least show you that these are the engines we are going to use. So we don't need this anymore. Okay, and now it's gone. So I hope you saved it. And let's click on documentation here, and then simply models. In GPT-3 we have these models, all right, and you can also see their training data. So their training data was up to 29, and only DaVinci had June 2021 training data. So yeah, these are pretty old, and this one is new. We are going to use DaVinci. And how do you type that? Well, I should not have turned it down because we have to copy this exactly, and just in string form. That's it. That's how you type that. And we are going to pass the prompt that we receive in arguments when we are calling this function. So temperature. Now in my experiments 0.75 worked best. Now now max tokens. So yeah, when you're trying this application, it is best to use lower number of tokens, because we are going to have errors, and it is best to not spend too much tokens right now. When your app is complete, then you can increase these tokens. So we are going to return this response. All right, so return response. Great. Now we only have to call this function here, IntelliChat_bot. We are going to create a new line here just after refine message, and we are going to include our function as it is here, because we are simply returning a response. So there's no point in assigning it to a variable then calling it. So we are going to say AI response, and this prompt is going to have refine_message here. So remember, this refine message is not going to have /AI in it, and it is going to be a simple command that we are sending the AI. So yeah, now it is showing this squiggly line. So press Control and dot. It will show that you have to import this from OpenAI chat AI response. Great. So it has been imported at the top here. Nice. So now let's try it. We have to stop this bot. Press Ctrl C to stop it. If it doesn't work, you can always delete the terminal. All right, so bot is running. Now let's try this. So /AI, tell me a joke. Wow, so we have all this data inside, and in this data, let's see what it did. So this text is our response. So what did the fish say when it hit the wall? Damn. All right, and we have all these options as well. This particular response cost us 24 tokens in total. That's why I told you to keep it minimum, because it will also include your prompt tokens. So we only had tell me a joke, so that's 4 words, and that's why 4 tokens. Anyways, also 1 word does not equal to 1 token. You remember 1000 tokens are roughly 750 words. So it does its own calculations, don't worry about that. So now what we have to do, we have to extract this text from this dictionary. All right, so as you can see inside this response, first key is choices, then a list. In that list we have at the 0 location or first location this dictionary. Inside that we have text key, and that's how we are going to access that value. So we are going to do that in OpenAI chat as well, because this response should be clean. So we're going to type response is equal to, and we are going to take that original response, go inside choices, then access the first item of that list, and inside that item we are going to access the text. All right, so yeah, that's our refined response. We are going to kill the terminal again and run it again. So this time we are going to say, what are you doing? Let's see what it does. I'm currently working on my master's degree in business administrator. All right, well, that was a very weird response because that can't be true. Anyways, so yeah, our work is done here. Now you can actually scale it up and use it according to your use case. That's it. That's all you have to do to connect OpenAI with Telegram. And now, at the last, I told you that I have also included a pricing model table. I created it, and very soon I'm also going to create an application for it so that you can quickly see how much is it going to cost you if you use OpenAI. And this is my full-fledged application. As you can see, there are a lot more files here than you saw just now that we created. You will also see this in an app showcase that I'm going to present in, well, a few days from now. So I hope you like it. Anyway, so where's that pricing model? In OpenAI pricing calculator, well, it's not done yet. So I have included this information. You can either pause this and take a look at this. You can see that 1,000 tokens are nearly 750 words. All right, so for in US dollar per 1,000 token price is this for each of these models respectively. So if you want to have like $1, well, calculation would be easy. In $1 you can have, well, these many tokens, and in $18. So why $18? Because OpenAI actually gives you $18 for free to try their application. In $18 you will have these many tokens, and you can convert that into words to see if your use case would be done in that or not. And you can also predict future prices and yeah, work on your finances that way. So I hope you like this, and very soon of course you're going to see a pricing app for OpenAI as well from Code Jana. Thank you for watching this video, and thank you for being with me.